Hey watch lovers, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers. And today I have for us three newer, at least newer to us here at Brent Miller Jewelers, dial colors on the TAG Heuer 36mm Carrera. I'm not going to go over the specs. I've gone over the specs of these previously. However, I will list those in the description if you want the full rundown of the specs, case size, case lug to lug, all that fun stuff will be listed in the description. But first up, I have the turquoise dial. Again, you can see a nice sunburst finish. I got to be honest, TAG Heuer has this listed as turquoise. To me, I see teal. Maybe I'm colorblind, but I see a little bit more green in there. Turquoise to me is more of like a Tiffany blue. But again, I'm just going by what they had listed. They listed as turquoise. I'm going to call it teal. But regardless, really nice shade if you're into that color. And again, just a simple three-hand model. Exhibition case back. I'll throw this all in wrist here in a second. The other two models fit for spring here is the Lilac, or I'll call it lavender. You gotta love the marketing terminology, but Lilac I guess applies to this as well. Again, the same 36mm case, really nice sunburst finish. And this one is finished off with the hour markers, except for your date window at 6, with 11 VS diamonds here. Total carat weight is 0.22. So again, the one thing I did notice on all three of these here, I'll show you the pink one because it's the most obvious, I think, in the pink. Again, same thing, sunburst dial, 36mm. But what I will say is, it's not so much the chapter ring, but it's how if you look here real close, it's between the dial and that chapter ring, you can see there's a color. And in all of these, it starts off light. You can see it's kind of like a very pale pink here to about the 20. Gets a little bit darker, and then it gets even darker as you finish off to the 12. This one was the one I noticed at first, and then I've looked, and the other ones are the same, just they're not as noticeable on the other two. Just kind of a design thing that caught me a little bit off guard. You can see there, it starts off real light to that 20, gets a little darker, and then even darker from the 40 to the 12 there. So not quite as noticeable in my opinion on this lavender. And then really barely noticed it on this one. I had to really look. You can see it's there, but it's much more subtle on this turquoise dial option. So let me throw these all on wrist again. I'm not going to keep this one very long. I've said it before, I'll say it again. You got butterfly clasps. I do find that these 36mm Carreras wear a little bit smaller than most other 36mm models. Very compact lug to lug, again, from memory. I want to say it's like 42 maybe, something like that. Again, it'll be listed in the description, but these are going to wear smaller than any of your 36mm black bays. Again, I feel like those wear more like 37, and I'm going to say these wear almost more like a 35. Again, still very wearable. I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist. I would probably, for me personally, bump up to the 39. I do like the 39mm size on these for my wrist, but very wearable. Again, if you have a smaller wrist or you just like a smaller watch, and if you like diamonds, certainly the diamond ones are marketed towards women. I think it even mentions feminine in the description of these watches on TAG's website. But listen, if you like diamonds, wear them. So here you go on the pink. Let's take a quick look at how the diamond markers glow here with or I should say don't glow with the lume. Not going to be a lume monster on any of these. Here is the teal or turquoise. You can see you have hour markers, and actually you get them here too. So the exact same whether you went your diamonds or not. And that's the pink. So as always, greatly appreciate you viewing. If there's anything we can do for you, anything at all, contact information is in the description. We'll see you in the next video.